Shalom, my friends, from here in beautiful Israel. I hope that you can hear me okay. I know last time we did a live recording from Tabor, there was a lot of wind, so I hope that this is good. I wanted to just give you a little tour of this amazing spot in Israel. Everywhere I go, there are stories from the Bible that comes alive, and sometimes I just stop and close my eyes and imagine what happened here thousands of years ago. My ancestors, my people, and what happened right here where I'm standing. And it's just awesome how God has returned the Jewish people to their biblical homeland, where we walk every step and just explore and discover more of our past and our history. And this is very much connected not only to the Jewish people, but to Christians as well. When you study the words of the prophets, the words of the Bible, this is where it happened. And so I'm standing in what right now feels like a very beautiful and serene place. You can see these just radiant, vivid colors of the field that I'm standing in. And it's hard to imagine that there was once a huge battle which took place here. But actually, if I was thousands of years back in the times of the Bible, I would be standing in the middle of a battlefield during the times of the Bible. Right behind me, this name might sound familiar to you. Right behind me is Mount Tabor. You might remember reading about this in the Torah from the times of the Judges. Right up there on the top of that beautiful mountain. It's actually not even so big. It's just in the middle of big, beautiful fields, and it stands right out. So you could imagine that Deborah, or Deborah as we call her in Hebrew, was standing up there with Barak. They were the heads of the army. Deborah was the prophetess, but she wasn't just a prophetess that sat and meditated and connected to God all day. She was also in action. She was one of the leaders. And so Barak, the head of the army, and Deborah, the prophetess, and also one of the heads of the Israelites, they were standing right up there on top of Tabor, Mount Tabor. And then they saw Sisera coming with the Canaanite army, and they knew that he wanted battle. And they were looking up from above, and they saw so many people, so many warriors of the Canaanites gathering down below. And Barak, who was the head of the army, said, no, I don't think we're going to go and fight this time. I think we should back up. And the prophetess and holy woman Deborah said to Barak, okay, well then you're just going to have a woman deliver you. We're going to have the Israelites be delivered by me. And so she called up 10,000 men for battle, where they gathered right under Mount Tabor, right where I'm standing right now, in this beautiful field with the radiant colors, in the beautiful sunlight. It's a little bit chilly with a little bit of wind, which you might hear. And they gathered here, and it was an awesome miracle that the Israelites won the Canaanites. Even though the Canaanites had lots more people, lots more fighters, Deborah called up only 10,000 men from 2 different tribes of Israel to fight them. And when Sisera, who was the head of the Canaanite army, saw that they weren't going to win, he ran away. And this is where I come in, actually. I feel very connected to this story. Because Sisera, who is the head of the Canaanite army, who came wanting to destroy the Jewish people, wanting to destroy the Israelites, when he saw he was going to lose, he ran away because he knew that they were going to come for him. And he found a refuge in the tent of someone who he felt comfortable with because he knew her father, he knew her family. They said this is a safe space. And from the Bible story of, you might know her as Jael, J-A-E-L, but in Hebrew it's pronounced Yael, which is my name. That she fed Sisera wine and cheese, and he fell asleep to rest, and she took the part of her tent that's very sharp and put it in his temple and killed him and saved the people of Israel. So it's just so awesome. I wanted to share this story with you because somehow when you're standing in the place that it happened, it all comes alive. And not everyone has this opportunity to walk the land of Israel, to learn the biblical stories where they happen. And so I feel blessed to be welcoming you to Israel, to Tabor, to Mount Tabor behind me, from these beautiful fields to study God's Word together. So thank you for joining me. Actually, in another, let's see how long, around 2 hours, I'm going to be going live again. I invite you to join me. We're going to be talking about the new president of the United States, Donald Trump, and the inauguration that's going to happen this week. And we'll just be talking a little bit about the relationship between Israel and America, where I see it going, what the feeling in Israel is towards this new president of the United States of America. And we'll even connect it to some biblical prophecies, biblical portions, and discover what is going to be for America and Israel in this new era. So join me in 2 hours, and I will see you from there. God bless you.